Hey, today's Sunday the 24th of September, and it's day 3 of my 5-day stretch of taking a vacay for the Common Ground Fair, because I love the Common Ground Fair. So I'm just going to do another little garden video. My garden's a mess, but it's okay. So these little guys were supposed to be the currants. Clearly they aren't. They're like tomatoes, but that's okay. This thing is covered with tomatoes and leaves. I can hear the leaves crunching. Ooh, mushrooms. So, I spoke to the dude at the Common Ground Fair about this. I just moved the mushrooms in here just to get some water, but this is a shiitake mushroom log that I planted at the Common Ground Fair last year, and there's all this like green contamination, I think because it touched the ground a couple times, but I think it's going to be okay. He said that it's probably not going to spread through the bark, so we'll cross our fingers with that. Let's see. Oh, I haven't picked the tomatoes here today, but over at camp we picked a 5-gallon bucket full. So I'm going to can some tomatoes tonight, but I didn't want to can it during the day because I just didn't want to waste the beautiful sunshine. You can see how beautiful they are. As you can see, I think that this was up last time. We had to restake them, but I got some of my little golden babies coming, and it's just amazing. Let's take a look. I guess we'll just zip on this way. Oh, the onions I'm going to harvest tomorrow. I pulled them up a couple of days ago to allow them to kind of cure in the sun, but they're goners. It's coming to a close, I guess. This little guy here, this little plant, last week I got 14 tomatoes off of him, and there's still plenty more, and I had some before. Let's see. Hello. Look at that. The foliage is still pretty lush and healthy in pretty much all the spots except for that last little guy I just showed you. And you can see those beautiful tomatoes. Look at them all in here. There is some pretty much like frank mold and disease happening in here though, so that's kind of sad. But it's okay, because we're nearing the end. And my one little acorn squash, I think, that came from the compost. Still, even towards the end of the season, not very many leaves in between, so I'm happy about that. Another mistake plant. Clearly this is not an Amana orange plant. We've got these little red guys, which, believe it or not, actually dry in the oven pretty well, even though they're pretty big. So that works out well. Yeah, so that's my tomatoes. Look at how tall these babies are. I don't know if these are going to produce. I mean, it's the end of September. I have like 2 weeks. They aren't going to make any green beans, but whatever, worth a try. These are my broccoli. I never got around to pulling them up because I felt bad for them, but they have rewarded me with more like legit heads of broccoli. Like, look at this. It's pretty legit. And more of these like little spears, and I still planted more broccoli over here. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. I think I'm going to pull, again tomorrow, I'm going to pull the zucchini and summer squash. I mean, I planted it in May. It produced June, July, August, September. I mean, 4 months is pretty good. It has the powdery mildew all over it. Probably going to pull all these beets too, or at least weed them and see where we're at. The Swiss chard finally got up and around, came around. Good job, guys. Better late than never. You look okay. A little slow, but the cabbages don't look bad. I keep on forgetting about them. We do have 2 that kind of succumb to rot, but I think the insides are salvageable. Hi, tomatoes. Hi. Yeah, those beans on the thing aren't going to grow. Oh yeah, and I'm going to pull the purple potatoes and the russet potatoes. Ooh, these are some of my harvests from today. Look at my little ground cherries. I was thinking about dehydrating them and putting them in like a rhubarb sauce. And tomatillos. I'm probably going to make a green salsa out of them. This is my first eggplant that I harvested. I should have harvested it a long time ago, but I was putting it off for some reason. Going to make eggplant parmesan probably, but I accidentally broke off the calyx end, so I got to make sure that I do that sooner rather than later. I really should have done a better job of staking my pepper plants. Didn't finish all of them. Oh well. Well, I was gonna make maybe like, I don't know, chili powder or something, make a hot sauce, obviously pickle some peppers, because it's fun to say, put them in salsa. My shell beans are looking okay. They should be ready, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. And I just picked a bunch of green beans. Oh, actually I missed one. Look at that one as a little snack. But these are my last, well, other than the ones that I just planted a couple of months, maybe like a month ago, these are the last ones that I can for sure harvest. This is my basil. I've welded a little cage that I'm going to put over it once it starts to get cold, but it's been so hot the last couple of days. I gave up weeding over here. I figured that the weeds weren't competing too bad with these leaves that weren't doing too much because of the powdery mildew, but spaghetti squash, Ernie's little friend plant never matured. Oh, my Jerusalem artichokes actually have little flowers starting, so I'm going to definitely leave them till then. Pretty much sure that the cucumbers are dead. I'm leaving them. I guess they aren't hurting too much. But, oh, I guess I missed one. The plants behind them maybe could use a little bit more sun. Oh, I missed two. What the heck? Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know if I'm sold on the growing them on a trellis idea. Maybe if I did it a little bit better, but I don't know. These are the cucumbers I harvested today, and plus 2 more now. And here are my green beans from just a half a row. So, you know, things are coming to an end. It's looking really sad, tired, dry. Tomorrow I'm going to take a soil sample, send it to the University of Maine Cooperative Extension, and get some test results back, because I'm really interested in seeing what I need to do to make my garden better for next year. Maybe I have enough to make some dilly beans or pickles, maybe not. Definitely going to can some tomatoes, make some tomato juice. Then I was thinking about making pre-made Bloody Mary mix with Patty's recipe. I also have horseradish at the camp that I can use. That's growing nicely. Probably I'm going to make tonight some buffalo chicken broccoli with some of that broccoli. And, you know, because that's pretty fast. But anyway. Oh, the cucumbers. One thing I forgot about cukes. I planted these little guys, again, in my last-ditch effort for something at the end of the season. I don't think they're going to grow, but whatever. We'll try. Oh yeah, I rototilled up this. So many weeds. What I'm going to do tomorrow, hopefully, I ordered a leaf mulcher, and so hopefully tomorrow it's going to arrive in the mail, and I'm going to mulch all these delightful leaves, and I'm going to put them over as a mulch to hopefully prevent any weeds from regrowing, because it's annoying to weed things when I don't have any vegetables in it. It might also help to protect those dumb trees that are going to need to overwinter in there. And yeah, anyway, hopefully adds a little bit more organic material. So my thought is, even though it's been so darn hot the past couple of days, it's been so hot and muggy. I mean, it feels like August. The days are still short. So I don't think it's encouraging my plants to mature any faster. It's kind of sad, but whatever. It is the end of the season, I guess, so next year will be a better season. So these are my other tomato plants. My sunflower looks real good, actually. The one that came up. So all these little tomatoes I started, gosh, in February or March or something, in Dunkin' Donuts cups. And these ones are even the reject pile, and they look pretty darn good. I mean, look at how big some of these are. They're pretty good. Like, look at that. I'm liking it. And, oh, I like this over here. They're extremely lobulated. I definitely want to find some varieties like that, because it's really interesting, the way that they look. I don't even know what kind that is, but I'm over it. It's cool. We'll find out for next year. These are looking cute. And I had to tie up my sunflower, but here he is. Hi! Good afternoon. He's cute, too. Even the scarlet runners grew right up to the top. My wild cucumbers are looking kind of dead, but I was happy that they were there. Ooh, and even our little volunteer tomato plant that came up from the compost has some little green tomatoes on it. See? Hello. So it's, I mean, you can grow tomatoes from seed apparently in Maine, even by accident. I just want to show you the compost pile real fast. So, as you know, I started it with the wood pellets and the alfalfa pellets, and it didn't really work in the barrel, so I dumped it out in here. I turn it every maybe like 4 days or something. I'm letting it dry a little bit. It had some maggots in it, which I think is okay. It's been going since Labor Day, so a couple of weeks. Hopefully it'll be ready when I plant my garlic, but it's not looking as broken down as I would wish, but I guess it's only been a couple of weeks, so patience is a virtue. And I just want to see, I haven't mowed the lawn yet, but you can clearly see the dark green area where I had those stupid chickens a couple of years ago. So anyway, I'm going to try to get some chicken manure again and put it in the garden in the fall so it's ready for next year. But I mean, I guess we'll see what the soil test says. But it couldn't do anything but make it better, right? To an extent, I suppose, but lots of nitrogen, lots of phosphorus, a little hot for, you know, straight up use, but I'm going to buy the new stuff, the fresh stuff, because it's half the price. And I know that this is a weedy mess and it's just not that exciting, but I do want to show you the flower garden that, again, I've forgotten about, but whatever. It came with beautiful flowers. I mean, some of the morning glories are kind of behind, but look at the beautiful nasturtiums. Look at the beautiful dahlias. You know, it still has a very beautiful mix of flowers, even though I did practically no care and planted it really late. So better luck next year. But anyway, we're nearing the end of our season. I love this low-grown kind, by the way. Anyway, we're nearing the end of our season, so hi, Artie. Yeah, probably I just have another 2 weeks of gardening, and then that's it until next year. So anyway, that's it, I guess. Bye-bye.